Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mills, and I brought back Simone because we did a couple videos ago. We did a story time video about our house in Jarabacoa in the Dominican Republic and how our house got like overrun with mice, and that story, it's pretty funny, so you should check it out. But it made me think of like all the times that things just didn't go according to plan. So we wanted to tell another story today about our misadventures in the Dominican Republic.
Oh, hey, I'm back.
Yeah, she is. The last video, you can get some of the background on like Simone and where she's from and why she ended up in the DR. But we lived together in Jarabacoa. We both taught at the same school, so we were roommates. Yeah, like you really have to plan if you're going to go
outside
somewhere.
Of the city.
Right, because you either have to take like two guaguas, the buses, or have someone with a car, and neither of us had a car, and our other roommate Morgan was still there at this point. It was just the three of us in the house. Simone's birthday was coming up. It was December, but luckily December was, you know, still nice weather. So Simone, what was your idea? We were like, what do you want to do for your birthday?
Yeah, so what I planned on doing is going to we were gonna go to Rebecca's husband's house in Santiago, because it was
Right.
like his house was like Beverly Hills compared to like where we were living.
The Rat Palace.
The Rat Palace. Roach Motel.
Yeah.
No, but so we were gonna go there, stay the night, which I absolutely loved staying the night there. Disclaimer: his parents are amazing. And so we were gonna go there. We had borrowed the car from a lady that was the director at the school.
Right.
So we drove to Santiago.
We were like excited. We were nervous to ask her too, because we were like, can we use her car? Because she had told us before, like, if you ever need the car, she has an extra. Her husband's a mechanic. Just let me know. So we were like, all right, I guess, like, I'll ask. So she said we could use it. We went to pick it up. We were so pumped. Dang. Ooh. Our car. We got Morgan, and we drove, like, it was at night. Remember, we were driving down to Santiago that Friday. Mm-hmm. But that ride was scary too. Remember, because we were going down, and all of a sudden the car's like drifting heavy to the left, and I'm like, is this normal? And you know, people drive so fast there, so I was like, I'm gonna go like 40 on this highway, and we're like,
the highway was so scary,
right? And it was dark out, and I was just,
it was reckless.
It was reckless. Like, that car was on its own mission.
Yes, and it was drifting. But,
I know.
You know, at that point, I just wanted to, like, get out of town for my birthday. So
I know, because you had been in town in that house for a while.
I wasn't paying I didn't care if the car drifted into a ditch. We were going to get there.
Right.
So
we did get there.
To go to the beach.
That was the plan. We were going to the beach, and you had not been to the beach in, like, a month or more at that point.
Yes.
So
Sosua,
we were like,
to be exact.
Yeah, and Sosua's like a really cute beach. The next morning, we're like pumped. We're like, we're going to the beach. We wake up early. We like are cute. We have our bathing suits, literally bathing suits on. We were like, we are fully ready to go to the beach right now. So we stopped at Bravo, which is like the nice grocery store.
We wanted breakfast.
Right. So we get the food, and then we go to the car, and I'm driving, and we're sitting in the car, and I'm like, the car's not starting. Like, I don't know why. And first we're just like, oh, you know, just keep going, right?
Mm-hmm.
So everyone's fine, high spirits. I'm eating my breakfast still. I'm like, it's okay. So still not starting, won't start. So we went in to get jumper cables, right? We're like walking through we're like, oh my gosh, because the engine, like, the car would turn on, but the engine wouldn't go. So we were like,
for people.
Yeah, we're like walking around the parking lot. I'm like, how do you say jumper cable? So we're like trying to get someone who has a cable. We go inside, and we finally ask like the customer service desk. They didn't have one. Find a guy with a taxi. He's like, oh, I have some. So he pulls up, jumps our car. He's cranking the engine, like, continuously, just like foot on the pedal. Like, I was like, okay, the engine might blow up because you are heavy-footed right
And
now.
we didn't get gas that morning. Or remember, we were supposed to get gas.
Right. So it was like a quarter tank, but then we were like, oh, sometimes
it could be broke.
But yeah, we're still like, a quarter tank should be good enough to turn on. So the guy with the jumper's just like, all right, I have no idea. Sorry, bye. Leaves. So we were like getting a little bit more frustrated because it took us like half an hour to find someone with cables, and we were like pretty sure that was the problem because another guy came and like took a look and tried to start it for us, and he was like, yeah, I think your engine's dead, like I think you need to be your battery. It was so hot.
By this time we still had high spirits of going
yeah,
to
we
the
were
beach,
like, it's okay, it's
like,
still early, we're gonna
Yeah.
get there, no worries. We'll find someone. So we got another guy to come, and he's like playing around. And didn't he say he was a mechanic?
Was he?
You know that?
Yes,
I don't know.
He did.
Some guy
he said
was
he
like,
was a mechanic.
Yeah, he's like,
I think he might have liked you. I don't know.
He was like, I can take it back to my shop, and we were like, how? Because
I'm
not...
like, he don't rob us. Take us for all we got.
Nothing.
So now
yeah,
we're
all we
put
got
money together.
The only thing that could be left is that we need gas.
Mm-hmm.
So Simone's like, right. We're like, oh, okay. So this is annoying because how are we gonna get gas? Because the car's not turning on. So we called an Uber, right? Go to the gas. We asked him like closest gas station, which was not that close.
No,
it was like down at Square One.
Yeah.
Who was the one? You're the one who was like asking for a bottle to put gas in.
Yes. I'm like, we need something to hold like a tank of gas.
Because we didn't have a bottle,
a gallon.
They're like looking around and they come out with this like raggedy old water jug thing.
It was a mess.
And I feel like you're not supposed to put gas in like that, right? I don't know.
Because it could probably melt or just
right.
bust in general. Whatever, we took our chance.
So we're like, all right, whatever. This is DR. We're fine. Yeah. So we give them some money. We fill it with gas, like enough or whatever that we think. And we get back in the Uber, have to pay him for a second trip. Morgan is like holding onto that gas with dear life because, again, he's like speeding through. And we're like, open gas.
I mean, jumping over bumps. And meanwhile, we're in
BMX.
So great. Now we not only are carrying gasoline, we look like hoes carrying gasoline.
We do. Literally jean shorts. And then, right, he's like going over jumps. Morgan's like, ah!
She's like on the ground. Morgan was not comfortable. Shout out to her. She was not comfortable that entire ride.
No, she wasn't. But it was like, take one for the team. Because I am not putting that in my face because I know I'll blow up.
So Rebecca's in the front seat because she's like the mom. She's responsible. And me and Morgan are like in the back. I'm recording because I personally thought it was hilarious. By this time, my hopes and dreams of going to the beach were slowly fading.
But so, I was like, it's her birthday. I want Simone to have fun. Like, I want to go to the beach all together. It will be so much fun. And then we get back. We put the gas in. Nothing. We're like, all right, guys, ready? Everyone get in, buckle up.
We're ready. In the car.
Yeah, we were.
Shut our doors. It was pitiful.
The hopes were high, and then I'm turning nothing. So I like called Marguerite, the Margarita, the one who owned the car at this point, and I was like, do you know what could be going on? She's like, did you press that button I told you to press? And there's a button on the left side of the steering wheel that was like, I don't even know what that button was for anymore at this point. I don't remember, but I pressed that button because I had driven her car before, and if it didn't like go on right away, you had to press this button. And I was 100,000,000,000% sure that I pressed this button more than several times and nothing was happening. So I was like, it's not that. I don't know what it is. So we're going back and forth on the phone, and I felt so bad, but we're literally stranded at the supermarket and it's her car. So she's like, okay, I have a brother who lives in Santiago, of course. She's like, I'm going to have him come over and help you. And
true story.
She was like, I'm going to have him like press the button. And I was like, I can press the button. Like, I'll try again. So I tried again, nothing. So she had already called him. She's probably like, these girls are absolutely pathetic. Can't figure anything out.
Did we leave? Yes, we did. We left.
Where'd we go?
There.
We did leave the car there.
Oh my god! And ate breakfast. We ate brunch and we all got the same thing, taco salad and margaritas. Yeah, because
Yeah,
we're like
because he wasn't
triplets.
gonna be there for a while. He's like, give me a
Yeah.
couple hours or something. Yeah, because he texted me. So we all got taco salad. Why? Why? It
I have
wasn't
no
even
idea.
good. Get our margaritas. Take the ugliest picture in the history of pictures. Morgan looks cute. Me and Simone, literally, especially
I look
me,
like a black turtle.
like if my face honestly looks like that, I don't even know how you guys watch my videos. Like it is tragedy. And she's like, let me post this. We're like, okay, Morgan, go off.
We should
So
have pushed her off the monument. That's what we should
like
have did.
that was the worst. Me and you were having like an identity crisis. Like, do we really look like this?
It was horrible.
It was
Like my skin looked I was
right.
stressed.
Right, me too. Mind you, at this point, Simone's only living on ramen noodles, dry, because she was so like she didn't even want to cook. She's just eating dry ramen noodles. It was a Greek tragedy. So we were pumped. I don't know why we didn't get more food than the taco salad, but
I don't either. We
I
was
don't
trying to be
know.
cute for the picture. I should have got like 2 slabs of ribs, which I don't eat pork now, but then I surely did. I should have
Oh,
just enjoyed my life.
seriously. So we go back and we meet this guy finally at the Bravo supermarket. This time it's like 2 p.m. So we're like, all
Yeah, it's
right,
like
like
late.
we can't go to Sosua now. And we
No.
didn't take we were gonna take the bus, remember? But we didn't
Yeah.
because it was like we still didn't want to leave her car at the parking lot.
And we were actually the fear of going to Sosua that weekend was that it was gonna rain. We were like, oh my gosh, I hope it doesn't rain, because it was like cloudy.
I
And
forgot.
instead,
Yeah.
the car didn't work.
Right. And for
So,
some reason, we were like, well, if we go now, even if we take a bus back, it's going to be late. And we didn't want to
yeah, we
drive
didn't
like
want to
back
ride in the
late or
dark.
something.
Hmm.
We meet him in the parking lot. I'm like explaining everything we did. We jumped the car. We got some mechanics to look at it. We went and got gas, like full adults. And he literally comes over, takes the key, gets in the car, presses the damn button, car starts, sounding great. Literally like sports car material. And I was like,
I wanted to put sugar in the tank just so we could be right, because I'm like, that car was not starting.
It was.
And Rebecca
I was
Chris.
so mad that he gets in and he was just like, boop. And I'm like, do you know what we've been doing today? Like, I am basically a mechanic myself at this point. And these guys are like, you are the dumbest person I've ever met. He was probably busy and he came over just to press a button. He and Margarita probably still talk about that. Like, do you guys remember those girls who couldn't press it?
Sure, and I'm personally okay with that, because I mean,
Something,
so Rebecca
it was
calls
not the
her
button.
boyfriend, or what calls Chris, who is now her husband, and he's like, "Mi amor, it was meant to be.
He
weren't supposed to go
Oh
there."
wait, Chris is like so positive. So he was like, there must be a reason why all of that happened. Like, what if you were gonna get in a car accident, or what if the car is actually broken and would drift into the another whatever.
So now we're reevaluating all the cuss words we just spewed out. We're like, okay, like now we have to see the brighter side of this.
Right.
Thanks,
we were like,
Chris.
Okay, maybe it did happen for a reason. That's when we went to the food truck that night and like stayed in Santiago. You got a big drink. You were like, we got the cake too, and they sang to you.
And we got to go to church. Although I didn't know we was going to church.
What?
Me and Rebecca dressed like heathens. Remember his dad sang.
Oh, we did. His dad is in a choir. His dad's been in the same choir for 18 years. No, since he was 18. Crazy. And we're like going through Carla, Chris's sister's closet trying to find clothes for us to wear because we only had like leggings and bathing suits. This skinny, extra small. I'm like busting out of her tops. I'm like,
not to mention we're going to a church. And let me remind you, I only bought beach shoes. I didn't have many clothes in the Dominican anyway, because I like pictured something else in my mind. So like Chris' mom's feet are like normal size and mine aren't. So I'm like walking around with these 2 small sandals. It was just horrible. But that was the ugliest birthday I've ever had. We have a picture too. Don't
Yeah,
worry,
you were
will
in that
see.
skirt. No, I put that on my community page, and everyone was like, "Simone's beautiful." I was like, "I know." So, guys, just wait. That was her at her lowest, and we were fat. Like we were.
Look at the shoes. Don't look. The outfit in my face was fine. It's the shoes. Okay.
Meanwhile, I had only that dress. The dress is this thick, the fabric, and I was like, I don't want to wear this to church. And those green heels that like
And
wrapped
she's
around.
walking on church marble floors in these heels.
I was like, it was by the grace of God that I did not absolutely break all my teeth, because we came late. Everyone was sitting. We were like,
everybody
we had to do the
sitting.
whole loop around the whole church. Everyone was staring at us.
I
looked like a baby
we
deer.
went up there to get saved because we looked like heathens.
They dragged us in from the street. My heel
like
was
stands
this
up
big.
and claps when we walk to the front. I'm like, what's going on? Like, yeah, they think we're about to get baptized because we look horrible.
Ew. Yeah,
that
then we went to eat.
Birthday. But on that Friday when we first got down there, before we tried to go to the beach, y'all took me to Square One, which is my favorite.
Yes,
restaurant.
Square One is a game changer. Seriously, I love it so much.
And they got me fireworks and everything.
Why aren't you dancing? That was probably the funniest. Well, looking back, we were not laughing then until after, but we were like, how can so many, like, how dumb can you be? And I swear I pressed the button.
That was like, she says. But I mean, I didn't know what to press, so I really don't blame Rebecca, because if it was up to me, I was just gonna push that car into traffic.
Oh my gosh, it was so funny though, guys. Like, I kind of wish that we I so wish that I started the channel when you were still there, so we could there were so many moments that you locking the door and they had to little chainsaw the whole house down to get you back in.
I forgot. I locked myself.
Sparks flying. I'm like, this is hazardous.
I forgot I locked myself
out. I have that video too. We're a mess, but oh man, at least
chainsaw. Oh yeah, we got to do multiple videos.
I know.
You'll never believe.
There are so many things, and we're not even complaining. It's just we're a mess, and that was funny.
It's crazy that stuff happened.
I know.
No, we need to make a video on your toe.
Oh, we will. We should, because I wanted to make a video about that for educational purposes, and I was like, no one wants to see my damn feet, but I am gonna, because if you are in it and your side of you, it will be funny.
I had only known you for 3 weeks.
A minute. I'm old feet. Well, that's about it. We stayed the day in Santiago and somehow got that little rickety car back up the mountain the next day. Tokyo drift to the left. I was like,
we were using it was a Flintstone car. We was using our feet to drive that. We're like, yeah, what happened to you? All the way up the mountain.
There's no way we never got in an accident. Oh my gosh.
Dude, I'm like, that was a mess. It was so hot. I'm like, slavery days is over. I shouldn't be outside sweating no more.
It was so hot. That's why it wasn't even fun walking around the parking lot. Yes.
Wakanda forever.
Solidarity. Comment below if you would like us to do any more videos of our time in the DR as roommates.
I always wanted to do that.
Yeah.
Subscribe. Boop, boop.
There you go. Nice. Button. She's a natural.
Get on your nerves with notifications of videos.
Right. Thanks for watching. We will be back, I'm sure. Simone will be back. Fear not. You have a lot of guys that were like, let me get that number. I was like, hold on. You go through me. And she is a child of God. So just slow down. We'll see you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.